What's up, everybody? JVille Sports here with my sports betting picks video, NFL edition. Welcome to week number 7. Thank you guys so much for joining me tonight and each and every time I put out a video. It is Saturday night, October the 23rd. Hopefully you guys are having an awesome Saturday. You might be watching this on Sunday the 24th. In that case, happy NFL Sunday. Hopefully you guys have had a great Saturday. It wasn't so great in the village, unfortunately. Not every day is going to be an awesome day, and today definitely was not. If you're going to have a subpar day, you would want it to be on a Tuesday. It sucks when it's on a Saturday, but that's the way it goes sometimes. But you know what that means is Sunday is going to be an unbelievable day. So let's make it happen. If you're new to the channel, welcome. Thank you guys for being here. I give out daily sports betting picks. And for the NFL, I like to do what's called a long shot teaser. If you're not into teasers, I would get into teasers because you're definitely missing out. It's a lot of fun. In my opinion, it's one of the easier ways to win in the NFL. NFL is my favorite sport to do teaser bets in. So what I like to do for my NFL Sunday videos is I like to give you guys a bunch of different teaser options. And my fun way of doing that is I throw them all together into what I call a long shot teaser. I'm hoping to hit this about 3 times this year. We've hit it once so far. So we have a couple more times to go. I think this is going to be another week that we hit it. We shall see. Whenever I think this is a no-miss long shot teaser, there's always, of course, one that ends up messing us up. But you never know. That's the way it goes. But what I do recommend is you pluck out your favorites. The best way to tackle teasers in the NFL or any other sport is to do 2-team teasers. 6-point teasers are the best, but it also depends on the line. I like to do 7-point teasers. Again, it depends on the line. If it's, for example, if a line is -7, and you like the favorite, I would use a 6-point teaser, not a 7-point teaser. You bring that line to -1, and then you're good to go. Doesn't really make a whole lot of sense to bring them down to a pick 'em because it's worse odds. So it's stuff like that you want to look out for. So always look at the line and figure out, is it going to be better to do a 6-point teaser or 7-point teaser? And some books offer 7.5-point teasers and above. I've seen 13-point teasers. So every book is different. So definitely see what kind of options your book offers, and then see what works best for you. So that's what I like to do on Sunday. I'll also have a straight bet for you guys. It's going to be one of the plays in the long shot teaser. We'll see if you can guess which one it is. But without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into the NFL action. So before I get into the long shot teaser, I do want to mention my website. You can see our NFL record at the top of the screen. We're having a great NFL season. If you want to be a part of it, if you want to start receiving my plays every single day in all sports, college football, the NFL, NBA is getting going. We're off to a great start. Hockey is getting going. We're off to a great start in hockey as well. I had my best seasons last year in both the NBA and the NHL. Looking to do even better this year. We'll see if we can make that happen. College basketball is right around the corner. That is my favorite sport. So a lot of action. If you're interested in all of my plays each and every day, I make it super cheap for you guys. Just go to the website jvillesportspicks.com. Hit the big blue button in the upper right hand corner. It will take you to a page which will list all the different packages that are available. See which one suits you the best and use promo code for the NBA. We have a big special NBA 35. Very short, very simple, all capital letters, one word, NBA 35. It'll get you 35% off any package of your choosing. On top of that, if I have a losing record during your time in the village, guess what? I will refund you your money, or you can have another month for free. So there is no better time to join. We have so much sports going on right now. We have the big discount, and on top of that, I have a money back guarantee. So that's the website. That's how to get there. If you have any questions about the website, hit me up. My social media pages, my email address, all that good stuff is in the description of this video. While you're down there checking out those links, please give this video a thumbs up and make sure you subscribe to the channel so you always know when new videos pop up. That's the website. That's how to get there. That's how to sign up to be a part of the village. Other than that, let's go ahead and move on to week 7 of the NFL. Let's get into our long shot teaser. Let me go ahead and put this bad boy on the screen here. So this is going to be a 7-team, 7-point teaser. It plays, every book is different, so I always hesitate to give out odds, but for me it pays plus 800. So $100 will pay you 800. So let's go ahead and run through these. Not going to deep dive into these games. Don't want to make this a long video, so let's go ahead and quick hit these. So we're going to go with the Baltimore Ravens plus half a point. So basically they just have to win the game. They're at home taking on the Cincinnati Bengals. This is going to be a really good game, one that I'm going to be very interested in watching. The winner of this game is going to take a hold of first place and the AFC North. So we'll see if the Cincinnati Bengals can make that happen. I don't think they're ready yet. They've had a good season up to date, but I think this is where it stops. The Baltimore Ravens are going to show them who still is the boss in this division. Ravens looked really, really good last week against a team that many thought was the best team in the AFC in the Los Angeles Chargers. The Ravens easily took care of business at home. They stay at home in this one. The Bengals, this is their second straight road game. They had a road game against the Detroit Lions. They took care of business, and so now they have to travel once more to Baltimore. I think it's just a tough spot for Cincinnati. Of course, they're going to be up for this game. Division game, a big game, but I think the Baltimore Ravens have been here, done that. They're going to be ready. I like the Ravens to find a way to win that game. Next, we're going to go with our low. Actually, we have two unders. We have the Panthers and Giants under 49.5. So Sam Darnold for the Panthers, he seems to be just getting worse and worse. Still no McCaffrey in this one. And like I said, this Panthers offense is just not clicking right now. On the offensive side for the Giants, they have injuries all over the place. Receivers, running backs, Daniel Jones doesn't appear to be 100%. So I think both teams struggle to score in this one. I'm going to go with the Panthers and Giants under 49.5. Next, we're going to go with the Green Bay Packers -1. So this is another interesting game. The Washington football team come to town. I do think Washington has a chance to keep this game somewhat close, make it interesting. The Packers are coming off a division rivalry win against the Bears last week. So now they're at home taking on Washington. It might be a hard game for them to really get up for. But you know, Aaron Rodgers and the Packers are at home are going to find a way to squeak this one out. So I think the Packers win, and probably a closer than expected game, but the Packers -1 should get the job done. Next, we're going with the New England Patriots pick. I like the way the rookie Jones is playing for the Patriots. I think he's just going to keep getting better and better and better. The Patriots had a tough loss last week, a game that they had chances to win, but they lost in overtime to the Dallas Cowboys, a Cowboys team that has played very, very well. So it says a lot that the Patriots, they were at home, but still, they had a chance to beat the Cowboys, who have had a great season to date. Now they stay at home. They're taking on the New York Jets, one of the worst teams in the AFC. One thing that is somewhat of a caution is the Jets are coming off a bye, so they had an extra week to prepare for this one. But these two teams have already played each other, so there's a lot of familiarity already. The Patriots dominated that game, mainly due to a bunch of picks that the defense was able to get at home. Again, I think this is probably going to be a closer than expected game, but I do think the Patriots will find a way to win. They're just a better team offensively and defensively. It's just a lost season for the Jets, so I like the Patriots to find a way to win. Next, we're going with the Philadelphia Eagles. They are on the road taking on the Las Vegas Raiders. So whenever a team, pretty much in any sport, whenever they lose their coach, that first game, that next game without the coach, it always seems like the team rallies and they always play well. And that's what the Raiders did last week. They had a really good game. I think they played with the Broncos, but they were pretty much up the whole game from start to finish. And they looked really, really good. But I think they come back down to earth a little bit in this one. This is a hungry Eagles team. They are 2-4. They played well on the road, 2-1 on the road. But this is an Eagles team that is desperate for a win. And again, I think there's still a lot that's just up in the air for this Raiders team. So I like the Eagles to come into Las Vegas and get the W. So I usually save this towards the end of the video, but I'm going to say it now. I'm going to catch some of you guys sleeping. This is going to be the straight bet of the day, the free play of the day. This is the underdog of the day. The Philadelphia Eagles +3 is Sunday's free play of the day. The Philadelphia Eagles +3. I like them as a straight bet. So I also included them in the teaser as well. You give them 7 points, it moves them up to +10. I really like the Eagles to come away with the victory here. And if they don't, we do have a few points of protection. So we'll see if they can make it happen for us. Let's go ahead and move on with the long shot teaser. We have a few more left on here. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers -4.5. Tampa Bay last played on Thursday, so they got a few extra days of preparation or rest for this game. Most likely rest for many of the veterans on this team. I already mentioned the Bears had a tough division game last week against the Packers that they lost. This Bears team just isn't very good. There's going to be a learning curves with Fields running the show. So far this year, this team is averaging 16 points a game. That's just not going to cut it. That's not going to beat very many teams, and that definitely is not going to be one of the best teams in all of football. And the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, they're going to be ready for this one, especially at home. I don't think the Bears are going to be able to score enough points. Yes, they do have a good defense, but Tampa Bay can score on anybody, especially at home. Tom Brady will figure it out. And when it's all said and done, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers should win by at least a touchdown. And last but not least, we have the Sunday night game. So I always mention this. I typically like to use them either the Sunday night game or the Monday night game, because if all of the other 6 bets come through, we have an opportunity to try to middle. We can take the Colts and 49ers over 43. And then in the teaser, we have the Colts and 49ers under 50. So if it's anywhere from 43 to 50, if it's in that range, which is highly likely, we have an opportunity to hit both the straight bet and the teaser bet. But I do like the under in this game. I think we're going to have some weather, some rain, and some wind. Garoppolo looks like he is going to make his return for the 49ers. Carson Wentz actually has played well the last couple of weeks, but this is a pretty good 49ers defense. I'm not a believer in Wentz. I think he's going to struggle in this game. I think Garoppolo coming back is going to struggle a little bit in this game. When he's running the show, it's really not an explosive offense. He kind of dinks and dunks down the field. They use their running game quite a bit. I think both these teams will use their running game quite a bit in this one, and that means the clock is going to be moving. You throw that in with the weather, and I just see this being a low-scoring, kind of an ugly type of a game. So I love this game to stay under 50 with the 7-point teaser. And that is it. That is going to wrap it up. I like all of these bets. Again, we got the Ravens just have to win at home. Whenever you have an under with the teaser, it's always risky. It just takes a couple turnovers or a special teams touchdown to kind of turn the tides and put some points on the board. So it's always risky taking over-unders, but I've had a lot of success with unders and teasers. Obviously, you have to pick the right game. So I have 2 of them on here. We'll see if we can hit both of them. Panthers, Giants under, and the Colts, 49ers under. And then again, we have the Packers. They just have to win at home. Patriots just have to win at home. Buccaneers have to cover 5 at home against the Bears. And then we have our underdog, the Eagles, +10. Gotta keep that game close against the Raiders. I really like this long shot teaser. I think this is going to be our second hit. But we'll see if we can make that happen. But like I said, I recommend you guys plug out your favorites, do something smaller. Again, 2-team teasers are the best way to tackle the NFL. But other than that, that's going to wrap it up. So we'll go ahead and root on the long shot teaser. I gave out the straight bet as well. So that is going to do it from me. It's going to be another big day on Sunday between the NFL, the NBA, hockey, just a lot of action every single day. We are going to look for a huge Sunday. Hopefully we can sweep the board, including this long shot teaser. But again, thank you guys so much for joining me. Thank you for making my video one of the ones you tune in for. I appreciate all of you guys. Good luck out there. I hope you guys sweep the board, and I will see you guys soon.